Yes, people, man. You know what? Hello to all my England haters. Yeah, they're all below me right now on the panel. So we got our panelist haters, yeah. And we're gonna talk about a couple, man, in it. I'm just gonna say that. But run up the likes because I told you, man, it's coming home and it's inevitable, and you lot don't want to keep denying it. Now what we're gonna say? Oh, you could get battered by Spain. Oh, come on, man. You lot are talking some absolute waffle. You lot are haters, bro. Anyways, smash the like button. We're joined by a big panel. You know, we got Will in the building. You know, we got Mike's in the building, one of my biggest ops at the moment. We got Monts, who just can't predict anything right when it comes to the Euros. You know, we got Joey, another one of my biggest haters currently at this moment of time. Musa is like currently enemy number one. You know, Staffy and his England hate Watchalongs. You know what I'm saying? So, but we got a couple of the nice ones. Big up Ems. If anyone don't know him, Em is right next to me in the middle. And then we got a gal, an England supporter, even though he's Canadian. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look, if you imagine this. If you're from the USA, how you letting Canada get through to the later rounds than you? Are you not embarrassed? Anyways, just saying, innit? 2 words, Kobe Mainu. More words, best player in the world. Best player in the world. Anyways, what you man saying? Let's talk to winners at the moment. Let's talk to the winners first. What you saying, man?
What's going on, my bro? Hope everyone's blessed. Hope everyone enjoyed the game. What's going on? What's going on with the haters down at the bottom, man? Doing bare watchalongs hating on England, bro. What's going on?
They're loading up their excuses, isn't it? Which one's gonna come out first? You know what I'm gonna hear first? Probably stuff about England before they talk about how shit Netherlands were. Like, you know, Cody Gakpo's got his name back. You know, I told man that Memphis is washed. He came off. Man pulled up a hamstring, couldn't handle it. You know what I'm saying? Shabby Simmons scored a banger. You know, most overrated player of the tournament, perhaps. Just saying, anyways. Talk on it, gal, man. Talk on it.
I'm just gonna say, maybe I'll get it rolling. I think Southgate's slightly getting underrated in the sense that maybe underappreciated, I would say, because he's now England's greatest ever manager based on wins in knockout rounds in European in the Euros, especially in addition to what he's done in the World Cup. Hey, you guys, he's not gonna get the respect from certain people until he wins it. But what he's been able to do without winning it so far is better than most people in England in the nation's history.
I agree on it, but he can't. If he loses the Euros now, everyone's gonna be against him the same way. They're gonna say, "Oh, you had an easy run, and you still didn't get through it."
No, but think about what people make fun of him for. People make fun of him for selection of the squad. His squad selection doesn't seem that bad right now. People make fun of him for substitutions. A lot of his substitutions late in games has helped him win these games.
I agree.
And in the clutch, right? They also, if I'm not mistaken, one thing they always made fun of England for was the team harmony and the fact that they had so much division within the team. People are upset. Ollie Watkins hasn't played the whole tournament, comes on, does what he does. Ivan Toney, somebody who the manager himself said was kind of upset that he brought him on late, does what he does in that game. I think you got to give him a little bit more credit.
I agree about utilizing the squad in it, but for me is that certain things in it, for like stuff like starting 11 as well, like building off the best play. I agree, certain like you shouldn't throw all your best players on, but he's got to play some of the great players that are doing well somehow. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Put on the players that are doing well and play them together, put them together, make them gel, make them work. And he hasn't done that. I'll be honest, he hasn't done that. So when I'm talking about like the players that he's come off the bench has done well, fair play. The players that have done well, Watkins, like even like others, they're doing well. But starting 11, let's be honest, no one's agreeing with it. No one's really agreeing with the starting 11s. Come on, let's be serious right now. No one's saying, "Oh, we want this 11." No one's saying that.
I think you have a couple good points. I think you have a couple good points up there.
People saying Watkins in the final. Like, what are we doing here? Like, are we like no one's and he's probably gonna start Kane, So people are not gonna agree with this, like this starting 11, bro. Let's be honest.
But Kane's the captain. We know he's gonna start Kane.
Yeah.
I think that the one thing that you said that I just didn't agree with was the squad selection part of it. Like outside of the squad selection part of it, I agree with everything that you're saying. I still think the squad selection could have still been better because it's showing you right now, like just at left back specifically, like he's bringing on Luke Shaw halfway through the game because that's all he can play. So like you bring in a different left back in that sense. Like there's still things in the squad selection that Southgate could have done better in my case, just based off of the talent pool that England have overall. Like it still could have been better. Like
100%.
The type of games that they've played, like the games outside of today, especially let's just say the first half today,
Exactly.
extremely poor, like performance wise. Like overall, it's been
100%.
talent pool coming up, rising up and showing how good they are in an overall sense. The overall
that first half was the best England played this whole tournament.
100%.
Correct.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. But I'm also not gonna like take that away from what Southgate's done overall, like to bring the harmony of the squad, because England also have had this kind of talent pool before, and the harmony of the squad before was the reason why it didn't hit the type of successes potentially it could have had. And back in the 90s when you had the era of Gerrard and Lampard and all that jazz. Like the vitriol between squads is what held that team back. In this case, I don't think that's the case that's holding this team back. I think a tactician's going to end up beating him. That's the thing. I think a real tactician ends up beating Southgate, and that overshadows. And even with your own team, Igal, your tactics a lot of times overshadow overwhelming talent. You can show that tactics can overwhelm the talent sometimes. And in this case, that's the only thing. The only problem with this matchup in this case is the tactics of Spain can overwhelm the talent of England in this case. Let me
get one thing straight. Yeah, who wants to apologize to me direct on live right now? Let me know.
You're not getting an apology, bro.
This level of stuff.
Sunday, I'll give you an apology.
You're sounding like Ten Hag. You're sounding like Ten Hag about apology. I'm not apologizing, bro.
Max, let Kaz have his moment. But are we actually not going to talk about the decision that realistically ruined the game? Because let's be honest, if that penalty was given against us, we're rioting. Pitch
100%. I've been sacked, bro. Months. Perfect.
That's happened, man. We've seen that. We've seen that.
Yeah, because it's in our favor. It's happened. It's happened.
No. But we've seen that all season. We've seen that all season, bro. We've seen that all season.
Right? And I was pissed at that against Liverpool and Ducky. It's just when Ducky done that, I was livid. I was livid.
Do you know what's mad?
Well, that penalty was meant to.
Saka even handballs it. Saka even handballs it before it even drops to Kane, and no one even saw that. That didn't even go to VAR. Mockery.
How about this then? Go on.
We keep listen. England were brilliant today. Well, for the first half, England were brilliant and probably did deserve the goal. They did deserve the goal on the basis of things. But to have a penalty like that go against you and concede in the 90th minute, you can understand why them man feel hard done by. It wasn't like Netherlands weren't cheeks today. They were better in the second. They weren't. They were better than England in the second half, and England were much better.
By doing what?
They weren't that much better though.
I agree. They weren't that much better.
They weren't that much better. Like because so like since like the Xavi goal, right? So like that came. I don't know like how early. Like what?
6 minutes, 8 minutes.
Yeah, about like
8 minutes in.
Then like since then, it's like England sat up, and then they just started going crazy. Like Netherlands had nothing to do. To counteract anything that England had going on. Like they couldn't match their intensity. Netherlands, they couldn't put together like 5 straight passes. Like they got outplayed, I'd say, for the entire first half. And then the second half, yeah, they looked a little bit better, but not by much for me to say that they should have won the game based off how
no one said they should have won the game, but it's like everyone
nullified the game.
We're not gonna sit here and say, the Netherlands were shit.
Like, but you know,
we can say England were better without saying Netherlands were shit. They weren't shit, and they were.
Can we say this then? So when England went 1-0 up here and all of a sudden changed a little bit and sat back, whether it's against Denmark, whoever it is, we're all sitting here telling how shit England are. But because my man decided to tactical tweak it, bring on Weghorst to think he's going to be some guy's going to hold up the ball, took off all the pace, all of a sudden it's like, oh, Netherlands actually played all right because they nullified the game. Bro, they sat back in their own half at more time with 7-8 men behind the damn ball. They did nothing, bro. Like,
they were scared.
They had moments.
They played scared.
Like, that's how England played throughout this whole tournament.
They lost the pie, bro. Like, let's not act like, again, he's still one of their main players. What do you mean? So what, bro? Cool. That's fine. Ignore context for them and give all the context.
The pie hype.
That's fine.
He's not anything the whole game. He struggled even in the start of the game, yeah. They had Frimpong they could have brought as an outlet and all that. He decided he wanted to take off the pace. Marlon, he could have done something there. Bro, what's the pie done all tournament? He said link up some bits of play. They have got multiple players that could do what the pie does. He's really not 100%. The threat. How about Gakpo? Even like, down the middle, they could have done loads of different things. This is a
threat. He's still one of the bro. Again,
he's not. One of I would have started him.
No, he's a threat. But even the changes that their manager made, like Xerxes, bringing on Xerxes, he made like 3 changes after the goal went in. Why wouldn't you do that before? Like when it was 0-0, why didn't you try and go for it? He was clearly playing for the draw.
Southgate brought off the better players off the bench, and he was quicker with it off the bench.
Yeah,
quicker with it.
No, I'm not talking about Southgate. I'm talking about the Netherlands manager.
I agree. He brought on.
No, why would you wait until the 90th minute until England scored to then try and go for the game? You were clearly playing for penalties.
No, England was sat in their own half and took the one. Bro, it was a moment of brilliance from players.
Bro, if you watch the game, if you watch the game, we were the ones going for it more than them. We were dominating the ball. We were crossing the high line. They were sitting back.
What do you mean in a second? Oh, are you mad?
What did they do? Name me one time they worked on. What did they do second half? All I remember, what they hit the crossbar from a corner, Dumfries.
Let me ask something. So bringing on Palmer and Watkins is setting up for penalties. All of a sudden, when you bring on Tony, then.
Again, I'm not talking about the substitutions. I'm saying they bro said that Netherlands clearly were playing for penalties. England were the ones sitting back for the whole of the second half, playing transitional football at best.
We weren't playing
the second half was bland and back to England's usual slow movement football. But we don't want to talk about it because we won the game.
But they set up tactically to nullify us. They set up tactically to nullify us. So that's why it looked like
at the end of the day, bro, just hold England accountable.
By the way, 61
as well.
61%
England had a goal disallowed.
By the way, yeah. 61% possession in the second half for England, by the way. We had one shot, which was the goal. They only had 3 shots and 2 on target, bear in mind. We had more passes than more completed passes than them. Actually, they made more tackles, which kind of shows you who's actually setting up in the second half a little bit backwards. Bro, they had 8 men. They tried to break on us.
Are you going to sit here and say England were better than Netherlands in the second half?
I implore. How about this one?
I think they were better in the second half. Yeah, I think they were definitely better.
I implore you. Wait, one second. Yeah, this is what I mean about.
What did Netherlands do, bro? You're still not mentioning. Like, telling me what did they do?
Yeah, I implore people to go watch that second half and see how many times England won that ball back. All the time.
How many times was England? How many times was England in Netherlands box that second half? I want to know. I want.
Bro, know. I'm gonna say this. Defensively, and everything, they nullified England to a T, bro. But that's because they set up the way they set up. They were playing a 3-4-3, trying to play a 3-5-2, and all this kind of shit. Walker dealt with Gakpo. Do you know how much space was in behind? Because last time I checked, Walker was doing doggy work to quickly get that ball in that tackle. Yeah, so I don't remember that. That looked like that was sitting back to me.
I agree. Gakpo didn't have the best of games, but that doesn't mean that Netherlands played worse than England.
Back to Gakpo, G.
England played better than Netherlands.
Put the tribalism down. Gakpo, what he was doing was cutting in on his right, aiming for the back post. He done that about 4 or 5 times. Like, he didn't take on his man, not once. I didn't see him take on his man.
I'm a bit so real, guys.
I saw Declan Rice eat grass in the first half. So what are we doing here?
This is
fucking spun out.
We did.
This is like
no wait, but Mons, don't wait. So you don't think that the Netherlands were so bad after they scored that first goal that even though they looked a little bit better in the second half, you don't think that you're kind of overrating it a little bit just because of how poor they were?
No, I'm not overrating it. When people are saying that, when the man are saying, "Oh, Netherlands are just playing for penalties," they had no intent to win the game. That's false, bro. And that, for me, that's categorically false. England were much better off after the Xavi Simons goal. England was, again, that 45 minutes was the best football I've seen from England all tournament. That's the football we've been crying out to see all tournament. And we're still going to put the ball in the fucking net, despite having a penalty given in our favor. We still going to put the ball in the back of the net.
So let me.
If we're talking about real standards for England, we can't play that well and still not be able to put the ball in the net from open play.
So from your
hold on, let me land. From an England standpoint, that's still not good enough, especially if we're going to go up against Spain or want to have a chance against Spain the way we should do. Because again, the Netherlands are one of the better teams we face, but they're not all that. They're not all that.
Hold on, because last time I checked the stream that we just did earlier, I think Mike, she was there as well. When I was saying that England's gonna beat this team and that attack gives us nothing to worry about, I said that they don't bother us. I said Kobe Minor's gonna boss that midfield. Our shooting's been really good this tournament. Reiner's been really good.
Reinders was
really good.
Who's the?
Anyways, it's like they're gonna dominate. Like whatever, mate. When I keep saying this sometimes this stuff, yeah, that sometimes I'm in my own tomfoolery kind of bag in it, but I was in genuine belief that I'm seriously not afraid of that Netherlands team. The thing is, yeah, if you want to talk about Netherlands not going for the game, don't tell me they went for the game, because last time I checked, he took the pie off and he put Vermin on the fucking pitch to tactically try to switch that. And even then, it didn't work. He had to tactically switch to a back three in the second half. If you want to go for the game, why didn't you put the outlaw on, which you clearly needed, like Frimpong? Why didn't you put the other people on that you could have had? Bring on a Wout Weghorst tells me you're looking just to press. Because last time I checked, he was doing doggy work on the halfway line. If I don't actually remember how many times, I'm not going to sit here, Staffy, and say that Netherlands was, how many times were they in our box other than a couple, shots? I think the Van Dijk thing happened from a corner, which obviously was a good save in that, but I don't really remember.
Did they not hit the bar in that second half?
That was from a corner as well, didn't they?
I don't remember much. The same way, though.
It was pretty, I'll be honest, there wasn't many, apart from the Foden chance, was there many clear-cut chances from both teams? Let me just answer me that.
Foden had 3 shots, I would say.
No.
Stop
that shit.
The crossbar shot.
About clear-cut chances. Apart from the one with the one that Dumfries cleared off the line, I'll give you that one.
What about Harry Kane? What about Harry Kane that went over the bar?
Shot, bottom left. Yeah, that one there, the bottom left shot as well.
I'm gonna say this though.
Dumfries hit the bar. Van Dijk should have scored from the set piece, and Xavi Simons mishits the ball inside the box when it falls to him. The chances weren't too far from each way.
Well, last time I checked, what about when Luke Shaw came on then? Luke Shaw crossed the ball back. Luke Shaw cut the ball back. Luke Shaw cut the ball back. Was it Bellingham or Watkins that missed it?
He missed the ball.
Okay, what about Cole Palmer when he shot? And but by the way, that wasn't actually on.
Wide.
Just went
wide. Wait.
You want to laugh at that, but you want to say Xavi Simons mishit the ball. Then same shit with fucking Cole Palmer, then, which they didn't actually put on the flash score. That's a shot, by the way, which they didn't even count. It's the same thing. You could have laid off. You gotta like England didn't have opportunities to come and score. They blocked a lot of shots.
My point is the chances aren't.
No, you can't do that, man.
No.
I think England definitely deserve to win the game. Do you think England deserve to win the game? Yes or no?
I think overall England deserved to win the game, not by much.
Because if you think about it, you had one penalty and then you had one mistake from Rice. So if you cancel them both out, we still deserve to win that game. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, the penalty was a robbery. The penalty was
a robbery. No, it wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Bro, anywhere else,
it was a scam. It was a scam. It was 100% a scam.
Anywhere else in the pitch, that's a foul. Anywhere else.
Kane definitely flopped, bro.
How many times have you seen that happen this season? Come on, let's be honest. Don't be shocked now you're seeing it happen to England. Like this.
Apparently follow-throughs are not part of the game yet. Like we ain't seen that all the time. Like, bro, oh my god, the amount of follow-throughs are not part of the game. You know what? Yeah. Let me know, when your foot gets stamped on, because that's a good tackle, and let me know if you don't feel that pain. And
all right, so then if Kane was so hurt, then how come he popped right back up to take that penalty? Then clearly you're not that hurt.
What, it took about 2
minutes. Wait, on the floor for like 10 minutes, and then they awarded the penalty.
VAR. How long did it take to go to? Wait, 1 second. How long does it take to go to VAR to the screen? 2-3 minutes afterwards. I think you're gonna be fine after that. It's still a bad tackle, is it not? It's Dumfries is a bozo. Follow-throughs are part of the game. How many times have you seen on the pitch where there's a follow-through, whether it's through the back or whatever, and it's still a foul? My man's kicked it or passed it, and there's a follow-through, and you see man get yellow card.
Kane follows through, not the defender.
No, yes, they did. Kane's already hit the ball.
No, yes. You know Kane, bro, I'm telling you right now, if that is a penalty, we've already got defenders defending like this. Yeah, we've already got defenders defending like this.
I can't believe this.
No, hold on, let me land.
I can't believe this.
Going forward, if defenders cannot go to block opportunities in the box like that.
Bro, you don't block with your studs up in the penalty box. Bro, you don't block with your studs fully up in the penalty box.
There's no point in defenders. So defenders should hands by the back and don't block nothing.
Bro, if you're gonna block, bro, you block with your legs or like studs up in the penalty box.
Oh my.
Let me come. You know what? Next time we play,
how else are your studs? Where else are your studs?
It's a foul in today's game.
The ball's in the air. You block it. You put your body in the way. You put your body in front of the ball. That's how you block the ball, bro.
You know what? Let me ask you, Joey. Then let me ask you. You know when Thiago Silva kicked the ball, and was at when Thiago Silva, I think it was Thiago Silva, he kicked the ball. It was from a corner, and then Scott McTominay booted underneath his foot after Thiago Silva.
Yeah, I remember that.
Got the shot away. Yeah. Oh, I told my man. Was you screaming that's not a penalty? Wait. Is that not a penalty as well? Because I remember that clearly. And then we got the Casemiro header, which obviously I think equaliser won the game for us at Stamford Bridge. That one. Yeah, it was that game. Let me know, Joey. Go check it.
Bro, I guarantee you lot were saying that was a pen. 100%.
That's the penalty. So when you kick my man underneath the foot of Thiago Silva, I was like, yeah, that's a penalty. This guy is a fucking idiot. I remember saying it.
I promise you. And the worst thing
is,
it's
the same thing.
Even if you lot think, that is a penalty. And for me, I think the game's gone if I think that's a penalty. Even if you think it's a penalty, Saka handballs it. Saka handballs it before that anyway. So explain that one. Because again, it's classic. Because if it happened to us, Cass, you'll be sitting here.
Okay, you know what?
With your pitchforks.
Okay, how about this then? How about this? When Foden was in on goal and he got tripped over, but he didn't get given us anything. When my man's pretty much gonna be clear in on goal.
He wasn't clear, but that would have been a foul.
Clear in on goal. Bro,
I can sit there and say that's a foul. What's the difference?
Was that not Dumfries? Dumfries tripped him already on a yellow card, by the way, and he still continued on his feet. And then I think Van Dijk sweeped him. What are we doing here then? Someone should be said, I could do this all day long.
No, we're not. Come on, man.
Reinders handballed it, but they got Reinders handballed it and he got a shot off.
You know what, guys? I'm confused, man. I'm watching football like this.
You know when we play goals and stuff like that, and you're in a little area and I stud your foot after you shoot. Yeah, let me know if that's not a foul sign. Cool. Let me know. Let me know.
You flip the script and you're saying that's a robbery.
Let me know.
And you know.
Let me know.
What I don't get.
Football is
1 second. What I don't get is England just won a semi-final game, and we're talking like these guys were absolutely terrible. They were better than Netherlands the whole game. Netherlands never were better than them throughout any point of the game. Even when they got their goal, it was Xavi Simons getting the ball off Declan Rice. You could even argue some referees would have called it a foul, some don't.
But no one's calling that a foul. Don't try to find a way to save him, bro. He told him he told him to drink some milk. That's what he said. He needs some milk. That's what he said, bro.
Ignore that. Even if you want to ignore that. Let's be honest. There's two people who made a mistake on that situation. You have Declan Rice, who made the mistake, and you could even say the goalkeeper Pickford could have saved it. Besides that, did Netherlands have anything else to offer you the rest of the game? No. They had two corners.
We just spoke about clear-cut chances, and there were few and far between. So we talking about?
Bro, 1 second. The difference between England's chances and Netherlands' chances. Netherlands had two more chances.
We had more chances. We definitely had more chances.
Netherlands had two more chances the rest of the game.
Do brothers have eyes? No, honestly.
Bro, we definitely have more chances, man.
You know what? Yeah,
that Phil Foden shot that hit the crossbar, the second one, the Kane one.
Brothers don't have eyes. Brothers don't have eyes. Brothers don't have eyes, man. Nah, man, you man don't have. Mons is fuming because Jamaica never went through, yeah, and I can see it. Yeah, it's minor and crazy. USA went out, so Will's hot about it. We got hate-alongs and all sorts. It's all right, man. You man don't have eyes. A big man thing. The fact that you can sit here and say that Netherlands probably deserve something out of that, I don't live. I have no.
I don't think I heard anyone.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
No one said that. Still,
Mons is basically saying that. Mons is basically saying that.
No, he didn't say that.
It's like you're saying that Netherlands done anything in that game to even remotely have a chance of going through compared to what England was doing to them. Anything.
Wait, what is he saying? I said, Max. What was he saying? I said?
What did you just say previously? What? Because the gal just came and challenged you.
What did you say? I said. What did you say?
I feel like
you said that Netherlands should have won.
No,
that's what you said.
Netherlands got through. According to once.
No, but you're basically saying the chances are the same, innit? You're basically saying the chances are far between. So you're basically saying it could have gone either way, innit?
That's exactly
based on the chances. Yeah, hell yeah.
In the end,
based on the chances.
No. Mons' thing is a backhand. That's a backhand, bro. Mons' whole thing on England is a backhand, bro. It's a backhand.
I'm gonna have to side with Mons, bro, because honestly, I think Oh wait, I forgot my point. Keep talking, it'll come back.
Look at the
I forgot my point still. Fucking hell.
Look at Watkins. Look at
My
the
point
Ollie
forgot.
Watkins fans. I said, look at the Ollie Watkins fans.
Come back.
That's not normal. That's not normal. Scoring a goal like that is not even a half a chance. That wasn't even a half a chance, bro. I don't know how he scored it.
He probably
should have
scored
went extra time. It probably should have went extra time. It definitely should have went extra time.
Ollie Watkins.
Ollie Watkins, yes.
Ollie
Watkins.
It was a great finish. It was on the...
Yo, guys.
Wait, yeah,
Guys, let me ask you a question, yeah? What do you think about the Spain-Germany game?
One sec. Because Xavi Simons' shot was natural, yeah?
Was it? I'm confused.
Man slid. Man slid. Wait, one sec. No. You just said Watkins
that was the first goal.
No, wait, hold on. No, answer my question, Mud.
There was a penalty that shouldn't have been a penalty, and two goals that went that were.
I'm catching you. You know what? One sec. Sorry, M. Let me go because you sound a little bit nervous right now. Yeah, you just said Ollie Watkins thing. He's scoring a goal like that, whatever. Let me know about Xavi Simons' shot when he slid that. He literally slid shot that. I've seen it. No, you never. That's the thing I see. That thing was on FIFA. I see a shit. Bro, are you gonna answer? Or is your fucking eyes all fucked up again?
Go on.
I'm not saying nothing. You're not answering my question, G. You're not answering it. You're saying what's the score? You're saying what's the score? Yeah.
I said the score was 2-1. The penalty that shouldn't have been a penalty that's one goal, and the two goals which pretty much cancel each other out. So yes, of course Netherlands had a chance to win the game.
Whatever, man.
There's two goals.
So let me get this straight. You're not really giving Watkins no credit for that kind of finish whatsoever.
Same way I'm doing with Zap.
I done that.
But guys, you know that finish. You know he's been doing that finish all season as well. You know he's been doing that finish all season. So that's not no lucky shot or anything like that.
Did you guys hear me when I said it's a great finish? Did you guys hear me when I said it's a great finish?
Next thing I'm gonna hear is that. Next thing I'm gonna hear is the Saka Palmer shit again or whatever. We're not gonna go into that and all this bollocks. You know, waffle, man.
No, one second.
Liverpool, you know what? Liverpool fans are salty because Cody Gakshit did fuck all. Yeah, they're saying that thought they were gonna come round and do bits.
Wait. Hold on, wait. Cass, hold on, wait. So Gakpo has one bad game.
Did someone say Van Dijk as well? Sorry, I heard Van Dijk.
So England hold on, wait. So England played good for 45 minutes this entire tournament, and it got them speaking like this.
Yeah,
that's why we win.
This is the issue that I have.
Absolutely.
The issue that I have with England fans that support the team, bro. You guys are the equivalent of Tottenham of the national teams.
That's nice.
You got all this chest.
Yeah, that's nice. So
the song is called "It's Coming Home" when it's never been
Again, and I hate to do this. I never thought I'd ever say this towards my compatriot, but seek validation and avoid expectation. This is why England win nothing, bro. This is why we have won.
Let me know what Jamaica win, G. Let me know what Jamaica win, G. But what's it called? Let me know what Jamaica win, G.
Bro, I shit gold medals in athletics. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, and we win in the rugby, bro. And we shit on rugby. We shit rugby. Then if we want to do that, if we want to do that, then we win rugby, G.
Silverware.
We win rugby and cricket, G.
Hold on, Cass. England have not won anything. We
don't know what Jamaica do.
Accountable. As bro said, 45 minutes, and man are acting like we've glazed this whole tournament with glory, bro. We are
no one said that.
To be fair, one second.
We literally just said the past 3 games have been terrible.
Cass is talking with a lot of chest, bro. After 45 minutes of great.
Wait, let me get a say on this.
To be fair, Cass has been saying this all tournament.
Yeah, he's been talking shit the whole time. So
so
his energy didn't change.
It's coming home, isn't it? So
no, but to be fair, I just want to understand something, and I wanted England to lose. I hate along every time. So Viva España will be there for the next one. But I just want to understand this. They got to the final. Why would you expect anything else than that energy that Cass is giving? Because they did play good this game. Out of
100%.
all the games that they've played, this has been the best game that they played. And I think a big part of it is because of how poor the Dutch has been. You know, but at the end of the day, 45 minutes or not, they still found a way to get to the final. You think in a couple of years, if they win it, we're going to be sitting here revisiting the tournament. We're going to be like, oh, yo, remember that one tournament they won when they played good?
No, yeah, but that's hindsight.
Ain't nobody give a fuck, bro. They're not going to remember that.
That's hindsight, though. What I'm saying is England are about to go against arguably the best team in the tournament that play the best football, that are in form. And I'm saying after 45 minutes, they're talking about it's coming home, a trophy that's never been there.
Bro, they do it regardless.
How could you not when you're in the final, man? Like, how could you not be saying it's coming home?
It's not relevant to today's game, which is why I don't understand where the argument is.
Only as good as your last game, man.
Listen, England, as much as I hate them and I want them to lose today, hold on.
That's not true.
England, as much as I hate them and I want them to lose, they played good today. They played better than the Dutch. The Dutch had no clue. Koeman actually found a way to look worse than Southgate, which says a lot about him more than anyone else. He's a shit manager. The squad was mid as fuck. We were making so many excuses for them. I was doing a hate along and saying, and Will, you were there with me. And what did I say? I said England deserved to win this game. And it was 1-1 still. So I wasn't surprised that they scored. This whole hate, by the way, on Watkins. Listen, Watkins did something that Kane didn't do all tournament and arguably can't do at all. Which is basically running behind, turn on a defender, and get a shot on target. Which is something that Kane can't do. Whether he scored or not, he did something that the whole team was not doing. So we just got to give respect where respect is due. Cole Palmer comes in, creates one chance. I don't care if he had nothing else going on in the game. He created one chance. That one chance they scored from. So you can take some things out of this game to analyze how they play against Spain. But I feel like there's a little bit of over hate here. Like I want England to lose, but even I found some shame today, and I was like, you know what? I can't really. You know
what I've said. I know we didn't get to see the offside lines for Saka's goal. Like I didn't see the Kyle Walker thing. That's it.
Yeah,
a little bit sus. I wanted to see those offside lines. No, I want to see how tight it was at least, but we didn't get to see it.
It looked
a little bit weird. It looks like the VAR was keeping him on. Like even the commentator says the VAR looks like he's keeping him on. Where's the lines, G? Where's the lines, G?
He was offsides, but he was clearly offsides.
No. The way he looked on
Walker was.
The way my screen looked.
Arguing about
no, Walker was offside. He was.
You know what it is? We don't need the
line. Arguing about automated offside, like we haven't had that for the whole.
I'm just saying, innit?
Yeah. New low.
I don't need lines when you're about 3 yards offside.
Do you know what? Though? I'm not gonna lie. When you don't show the line, you always do think you could be getting shagged at times. You know what I mean? It's good. They just need to show it consistently, so you don't ever. You know, how many times have your team conceded a goal and they don't show the line, and automatically you think, yeah, you know what? Potentially we could have got shagged. They haven't showed the line, but if they do, then you just know that's it. It's offside.
You know, it's just mad inconsistencies with people's opinions on this channel in it right now.
No,
like, I'm not feeling it because the overhate's a mad thing. Because you know what? At the end of the day, yeah.
Okay, so
at the end of the day, I'm still winning in it. Like,
for now, win it. Enjoy it while it lasts, bro. Enjoy it, bro. I swear down. Listen. I swear down. I'm gonna die on that hill, bro. I thought Netherlands were better than what they were. I've been humbled today. They're trash. That's my excuse. They're not as good. I believe England haven't been tested yet, for real. I thought today was the test. They ain't been tested, but they will get tested. They will get tested. Watch them walk into the wall and break their nose. You watch.
Yo, but guys, listen. You know that the Spain-Germany game, yeah, that should tell us a lot about how the England-Spain game should go. If you know what I mean, because that was a pretty close game. Obviously, you can say Spain deserved to win, but Germany still put in a good performance, and they had a lot of chances to win that game. A lot of chances to at least get back into that game.
No, not Spain, Germany, my bro.
I'm just saying,
Spain, France. Spain, France is the better one still.
The second best football for the tournament. So what makes you think
that I agree with that part.
There and create chances.
Yeah, I think Germany should. If Germany win the other bracket and they'll play in England, Germany would be in this final, man.
Maybe, but guess what? They're not. So, anyways, on the second note, he said the long game don't suit Spain. If they start bringing off Yamal because clearly he fades out towards the end, yeah, and Nico Williams, that's where England can seriously actually do damage.
Yeah, but you keep conceding early, so
the game will be done. The game will be done by then, Cass. It's over by then.
But like I've said as well, yeah, like the Netherlands defense is shaky as good as it is on paper. Let's not act like Spain have not been at the back at the same time. It's been the same case as well.
I agree.
So, anyways,
you can find it. If
it comes to the long game, something that Spain won't like is obviously big men like Tony, in my opinion, innit? People that want to run him behind, I think suits them a little bit better. But again, the long game, England's got better, match winners on their bench, like than what they've got on their bench. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not scared of Morata, bro. It's just their wing play. Their wing play scares to death. And the thing is,
wing play is going to be so important.
I think it's going to be a good battle, man. I think it'll be a good battle because we got some good wingers as well.
Yeah, I think wing play is going to be so important in this game.
I fancy my chance with Saka against Kukurea. I'm just going to say that. Carvajal, on the other hand, he's going to boss us. I'll be real.
No, it's a different shirt that he's wearing. Don't forget, this is Kukurea that plays for Spain, not Chelsea, bro. Come on, bro. It's different.
Other side, It's the other side that you're going to be able to get the and the other. That's the big thing. That's the big call for Southgate, in my opinion. How is he going to use that?
Yeah, Carvajal's back, bro.
It doesn't matter if you put yourself in a position where you're going to be able to counter Spain and you have pace on that left hand side.
Joey, but that left hand side is dead though.
So when I say
that's one position we haven't been in all season. That's one position we haven't been in all tournament where we've been able where we can counter attack.
I think he's going to play Luke Shaw next game, anyways. For that, it's kind of obvious from taking Trippier
I think
early.
Because he took 30 minutes, then 45, and then he's going to give him 90. I think he's going to start him.
Did you actually commit that though?
So Luke Shaw's first start in over 6 months is going to be against Lamine Yamal.
I mean, he's been. I mean, you know what it is, yeah. He's been training quite well and everything, but Trippier, bro, he can't last. Even though he's been training and doing all this, he just can't last, bro. He didn't even actually do nothing wrong today. I'm gonna be honest. I was quite surprised.
He has the
limitations. He has the limitations.
I'm not gonna lie.
Lamine final delivery.
Lamine Yamal against Trippier. Lamine Yamal against Trippier. I'm not having that.
You know the funny thing?
It's over.
I think you have to double Yamal no matter what. No matter who your left back is.
I'm going to say I'd rather Shaw defensively than Trippier against Lamine Yamal. I think Lamine Yamal is more the piss out of Trippier defensively than Shaw. Innit? I think
100%. I've seen Trippier get cooked as well against fast wingers. He's been cooked too many times, man.
I'm just going to say this: Kobe's the best player in the world. That Fabian Ruiz is going to make me look like a dickhead anyway. So it's all right, bro.
Whatever. But you man went through the sin of saying that you're only focused on Spain's wing play. Do you not know who their midfield is? You didn't even mention Rodri or Dani Olmo, bro. Are you mad? What's going on?
I think that's the better battle, though. I think that's a better battle, though, rather than the wing play.
No, that midfield is getting eaten alive, bro. Cannibalism on live TV.
I think we'll get dominated in the midfield. I'm not gonna lie. The midfield is where it'll be at.
If Foden and Kobe want to link up the way they did today, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's gonna be an interesting battle. I'll be real.
I think you might see a thing where Bellingham might sit on Rodri. You know, I think you might try something like that. You never know, where you just might try and take him out the game.
You can hurt Spain.
Otherwise,
you can't take Rodri out the game. Still, I'm sorry. I have to be honest. That's not how it works, bro.
You know what?
I'll be honest.
Obviously, you can't tackle him. He's a good player, but the least you can do is try and take him out the game by putting a man on him. Otherwise, he's gonna have a field day.
Come on, it's way harder than that. Still, just putting a man on Rodri.
We've done it, bro. I'm a Man United fan. We've done it to him, bro. How many times have we done it to him? Like, you stop Rodri, you stop City.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but
it's being though.
I can't lie. I can't even lie. Still, that's actually true. Still,
I would give for England to possibly win this game is you got to drop Kane. You got to start Ollie Watkins.
That's the question I wanted to ask. Yeah,
because the only weakness in Spain's team is that back line. Now, Dani Carvajal is back, so that's going to be like a little bit of
it's going to
be defensively. He's going to get cooked.
Starting Nacho Fernandez, and then they're also going to be starting Laporte and
on the left.
So like that back line,
when you get behind Spain, it's scary.
But not if you start Kane. If you start Kane, then that plays more into Spain's hand. Because Kane likes to
there is a blessing from having Kane, though. There is a blessing from having Kane, to be fair, because Kane drops in the midfield a lot. It gives you that numbers advantage, which you will need against that Spain midfield. If you have 4 in the midfield, because Kane drops a lot against 3 in the midfield, that gives you more possession. The issue is, and I agree with you, that the Spain backline can be got at in one way. They all lack one thing, which is physicality. They don't have athletes in the backline. So you want to go at them with athletes. Saka's an athlete. 100%. Saka's an athlete. Watkins or Tony are more athletes than Kane, and obviously we know the left-hand side is dead, you know? So you need to focus on that. It just really depends on, I'm trying to see how Southgate looks at it, and I don't trust him to make the right decision. But my brother up there, the United fan, I'm sorry, I don't know your name. You mentioned something about...
No worries, bro.
What's your name, sorry?
Ems.
Nice to meet you, bro. If you remember last season, Roger got shut down twice, and it was against Chelsea. And it was because of 2 things. But it was because of one thing. Fucking Conor Gallagher. It did show, because I swear they drew twice. When you have Conor Gallagher in the midfield running as a pest, it does kind of annoy the way that Roger plays. Now, I'm not saying that Conor Gallagher should play next game, but you need to find someone in that team that will do that will disrupt his play.
Bellingham. That will not give him time to build up. Guy for that.
You said Bellingham. I think it has to be Rice, because Rice is known for that. Rice has the stamina for it. He's a good defender. He does cover a lot of grass, and he does run a lot. So that is the one thing they need to do.
But that means you're going to push Kane. That means you're going to push Rice up a little bit too high when we haven't got the ball. Do you know what I mean? That's the only thing I'm a bit worried about.
But that's not a problem because you have Mino in that midfield, so it kind of still gives you that balance. I'm trying to look at it, and I still don't have an answer for it. I don't know if England try to play to their strength or they try to nullify Spain. And this is the question we should be discussing, because who basically outdoes who? Because sometimes your plan A can be too strong that you don't need to worry about the opposition. But are we sitting here? And maybe I'll issue that question then. Who has the better midfield? Is Spain's midfield better or is England's midfield better?
It's definitely Spain's midfield. But one thing, let me just say this. One thing Southgate has shown that he's going to be stubborn with is he's not going to change the starting 11 too much.
I don't think
he might make a couple tweaks here and there, but off the back of the win versus Netherlands, going into the final, the only real change I could see being made is one change, and that's the left back position. Kane is not getting dropped. He's the captain. As much as everybody wants Kane to be dropped, he's not getting dropped. Palmer or Jude Bellingham are not getting dropped Jude Bellingham or Foden are not getting dropped for Palmer, simply because he's going to view Palmer as a game changer off the bench, and he doesn't want to lose that trump card. You know what I mean? And then when it comes to the back line, the attack, all these changes that you could make, they're all substitutions coming off the bench during the game. None of these are going to be changes from the beginning of the game.
Who needs it? You got Kobe Manu, best player in the world.
Substitutions are going to be so important in this game.
100%.
Like
100%.
It's going to be the most important piece for England is the substitutions they make. I honestly think Gordon coming on or Palmer at the same time and potentially switching the striker again the way that they did today is going to be the most beneficial thing for tired legs against Spain at the end of this game. That's where England will be able to strike 60
Palmer's
minutes.
100% going to come on.
Yeah, of course. But I
think Palmer should start. I think he should be on the bench here.
I think you can also bring on Gordon to spread the
team. But we said the all tournament, Joe, and he doesn't do that.
I get it.
Like you would think by now.
I can see him play Ivan Toney on the left wing again.
That's my thought.
No, we need some pace up there.
What you said makes sense. You know, you've got logic. It makes sense. 1 + 1 = 2. But Southgate ain't gonna do that. That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna do that, bro.
You can learn a thing or two of him then, innit?
But there's no need to slander Southgate. The guy.
Oh hell yeah, I will. I'm a hater, bro. Go on.
I think conceding, bro. Guys, I think conceding's
at least Mike admits a hater. Mons, on the other hand, wants to slander England, but let alone, you don't look at himself sometimes. But Mons, what are you gonna say? Man wants to talk to me about athletics, you know.
Hey, Olympics is coming soon, so we'll do.
Hey, brother, are you going like England don't get the medals as well?
Taking a piss.
Technically, it's not England.
Great Britain.
Yeah, it's clear I live rent free.
That's what we did. Watchalongs for Olympics. That's what we do.
Can you imagine that? Would you do that one?
Back in Will talking about Team USA.
I can't lie. What you said? I can't lie. The racing's dope though. That's the only thing I watch.
I'll be so real.
I watched the basketball. It's pretty entertaining.
We'll dunk on you today.
Don't
worry about it. USA versus Canada. We'll be there.
If we're looking at, for me, I don't even think Rodri, even though Rodri is Rodri,
Jamal and share the truth.
I think with Spain, if we're talking this tournament, I think Fabian Ruiz is the one you have to stop. Not necessarily.
That's a good point.
Good point.
He's the one, where he's getting forward and he's making the difference from the midfield.
You know it's Rodri, bro. Stop lying.
No.
I'm not shaking my head to that. I'm shaking my head to. I don't even think it's him. I think it's Olmo. You got to worry about. Still, it's not him.
It's the fact that you can't pick one. You can't pick one out of that. You really can't pick one.
I think their safety blanket. I think their safety blanket is Rodri. Anytime there's any issue or any problem or anybody needs a fire put out, Rodri is the safety blanket. If you watch the Spain team, whenever there's a player that's in any type of situation, he just looks at Rodri. Rodri takes it, swings it to the next person, and it literally diverts all the pressure from
he's the stepdaddy, mate. You get me?
So as much as we want to talk about all these other players, Rodri is the key and the main driving force of that Spain team. It doesn't matter who you play next to him. They know you give the ball to Rodri, the team has the control of the possession.
I disagree.
I think conceding is a big thing as well, man. If we, I think if we go 1-0 down, it's going to be a long day, man. It's going to be a long. You know how good they are holding the ball.
Yeah, but the thing is with Spain aren't as La Masia-esque as they have been the Spain that we know them to be. Spain are now looking. They've played in transition in some games. They've not always just kicked they've not always done the pretty football all the time because they've got Nico Williams and Yamal. These I'm seeing Spain play fast break football at times. You know what I'm saying?
They know how to play different types.
That's one thing they've added to their game, innit? That fast break football, like you were saying, they've added that, man.
That's what I'm saying. They're not. That's why I said they're not entirely. I think it's not all reliant on Rodri as it usually be because now they can play in transition. And I think again with the likes of Fabian Ruiz getting forward, they now have more goal scoring midfielders. Obviously, yes, Pedri's injured. Even Morata got injured by the steward, so we don't even know if he's even.
That's. So I don't think he's. By the way, I don't think he's.
By that metric, it might actually be coming home. You know, Morata injured, Pedri out. You know, Laporte knows. Everyone forgets Laporte broke his nose.
Did he?
We saw him back with the mask. Yeah, Laporte's nose got bust, bro.
It's coming home, bro. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home.
I'm saying England are gonna win, but I'm saying there's ways to get at Spain. I think if you just like what you said, bro. If we can score first,
Wait, hold on. There's no.
It's over.
We've got the better bench in it. We've got the better bench.
First and foremost, for once, there's no we. It's you in this bracket. Yeah, you already established you're an England hater. You don't get that we anymore in it.
I just had to say you're just getting too excited and doing the whole Cody Gakpo stuff. And
anyways, so you're hurt by tribalistic stuff because Cody
Gakpo
was
shit.
shit.
Gonna do? Fine. If England win, he's just gonna say, "Who did England play?"
What are you talking
about? Probably.
That's the best excuse, though. What's wrong with that? Because it's true. They've been gifted this on a silver platter, bro. It's not even funny.
They won their group. That's why they got the route that they got.
I just
who's in their group
in it. And at the end of the day, me saying the Netherlands got robbed, there's nothing wrong with saying that. Doesn't mean I hate England. I said England deserved to win anyway. But if the robbery happened our way, we'd have our pitchforks.
Brother, they got robbed by having Coleman there. That's the only robbery that happened. The guy was trying to play transition with Weghorst and Xavi Simons.
I tell him again, but you know, but
you have Frimpong. Bro, I forgot that they had Xerxes and what's the other guy's name, bro?
Yeah.
I swear when I saw
the manager bottled it.
I was like, wait, you needed transition players, and he had all these guys on the bench. I swear I forgot they were on the team, bro.
It's mad.
That's the only reason why I said they played for a draw, man, because you waited until the 90th minute to concede, and then now you want to change the game. You had all of them man just sitting there. Why don't you bring them on?
Imagine yesterday they were telling me, oh, if Frimpong comes on the 90th minute or 78th minute, he's gonna cook, you know. Like, I don't want him playing against Trippier.
He should have. No. If he would have came on, he would have done something. But as I
said,
by the way, my hot take is Gakpo didn't even play that bad. He just didn't see as much as the balls he should have.
Yeah, I didn't.
Gakpo suffered.
I don't think he played the best game. I don't think he played the best game, but
but what does he like to do? I'm not gonna lie. Like, what does he like to do?
He still goes in my tournament 11 at this moment of time. I can't lie.
Yeah,
he's had a great
nailed it.
But the thing is,
isn't he tied with Kane with most goals?
Yeah, he could win the Golden Boot. Yeah.
The way England is viewed by opponents and how they're so scared of all the different players that they have and all the different.
Not anymore. He's not.
And the way that they're viewed by you guys and the public in the UK is completely polar opposites. It's crazy. The way that Netherlands played, they knew they were not going to be able to go toe-to-toe with England at all.
They just weren't as physical, and I think that's
but they
why
didn't try. Yo, that's the issue.
Because Spain aren't going to be like that. Spain can match physicality with England. Like they're not going to be the ball, giving them all this space on the ball.
I don't know about that because you know what? When I said Cody Gakpo will get locked up by Walker, and people like, oh, he's been shit all tournament. I said, but in a big game, the guy shows up in the big game when you need him. It could be the same thing for Nico Williams, bro.
Pretty sure the other games are big games as well. Like he stank.
To be fair, every time Gakpo tried to link up with someone, bro, there was no one. I'm really not.
In an important game, bro, like Kyle Walker, the whole Man City shit, it just shows up. Today he showed up in it. Let's admit
he's had an awful tournament though, man. He's had a shocking tournament, bro. Today, fair enough.
Big in the final.
It's all of that baby mom drama, innit? What do you want me to do? all of that wife drama, all of that playing on his mind and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, if the Lick played today, they might have got a clean sheet, but they didn't. If Xerxes was on the pitch, Cody Gakpo might have a better link-up man to play with. But
you're not lying. Nah,
Coleman bottled that. Go on, bro.
I know, like earlier, Monch brought up about how Depay was hurt, but Depay, even before the injury, wasn't really playing that well. Like I was saying, for him to get taken off, like first half, I would have subbed him off.
It was 20 minutes. He has
did you not see his first touch? It looked like his boots had trampolines on. This guy couldn't control the ball.
Depay is too busy fixating his headband, bro.
Bro, he pulled up to the wrong sport, bro. Listen,
what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean headband, bro?
No, this guy should be playing NBA, bro. I'm telling you.
Bro, he pulled up on an NBA.
Well, disrespecting it. What the flip man talking about? Head.
I can't do it today, man.
Yeah,
bro. It's not headband.
Yeah, he hasn't been the same since he picked up the COVID weight.
Bro, he's been writing bars, bro. He's been spitting bars in the booth, bro. You man talking about? You man know he's an artist, bro. Yeah, he's about to drop a tune, bro. Come on, man.
Can we talk about Foden for a second? He had his best game to this game.
I'm talking about Foden and not Mainu. What the hell's going on here? When are we going to talk about Mainu?
Yeah.
Really? Did we?
Foden turned up, but Kobe Mainu, man. I know you lot were talking about Gallagher and bro. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not one of them ones to be like trying to put all this pressure on Mainu. I'm not gonna overhype him because he's still very young. But honestly, to come on the world stage and to perform like that when others weren't doing it, like he tried Trent, he tried Gallagher. The ball weren't. Come on, let's be real. The ball's not progressing when you play them, man, at all. Like, and you can see, like, you play it into him. He's always available. He shows for the ball whenever. Like, so, bro, you know, you got to give credit to him when credit's due. And I like the link up with him and Foden as well because they were really linking up in the first half, man. Like, technically, on a high level, where it's just, if I see that against Spain, boy, anything can happen,
One thing. I think Kobe Mainu definitely is a mainstay in this midfield, and I think he is showing Rice up a little bit. I think Rice needs to step up a little bit. No, it's not carry job. It's not carry job. Rice has still been. I think Rice has been hot and cold. Rice has been hot and cold. But what I would say with the Kobe Mainu thing, when England played 4 at the back, Kobe Mainu also, England's midfield still looked a bit stinky earlier on in the tournament. It was when we went to 5 at the back, Kobe really turned into the Kobe we know from the Premier League. And that's why I feel like even though Conor Gallagher's 45 minutes was probably something out of the worst I've ever seen, like that deserves jail time. I never want to see him in English shirt again. Who's with the 4 at the back? Even Rice was drowning. Even Declan Rice was drowning when England was at the back. I feel like even if Trent played in, got a chance in that midfield with the 5 at the back or on the right wing back, we'd look better. I think the change that Southgate's done, and we do have to give him a little bit of credit because he has got us to another final. But Southgate, with the changes and with this tweak in formation, England have looked better and better since we've gone to a back 3. Including the midfield.
But you know what the thing is, Mons? We said this before the tournament. Do you remember what we would do? Do you remember how we would set up? We've been screaming it. Like, if you want to do the wing back, look at Saka doing this wing back job, if you want to call it a wing back job. Guy's phenomenal, bro. When we say left wing back and people are like, no, you gotta play him on the wing. Bro, we already know if Trent was in this team and that this team cooks even more. There's more of a dynamic there. Jude Bellingham, Jude Smellingham, however you want to label him. No one spoke about him again. It's like his PR always wash our brains.
Bro, we need to talk about him. I beg you, please, bro.
This guy is not an attacking mid. He's not an attacking mid, bro. It gets on my nerves. He's not an attacking mid. Ancelotti,
he's not attacking mid, but let's not act like he's just garbage. It's like the way he should be in the overhate on Jude is a little crazy.
I forgot he was playing. Honestly, I forgot he was playing. Honestly,
but you know what it is?
They made him left wing.
The ball don't stick. Like, you give it to him, bro, and it just bounces off him. Like, he just looks like he gallops on the ball. It's just, I don't know, man. Like,
I think for me, he was basically occupying where Foden was occupying the last couple.
If you put him up front, though, yeah, I'm not joking. He was making some good in behind runs, and he wasn't getting picked out. That's why you need a Trent. He needs to go and let him do a thing in the box. He likes the box. He sniffs the box. You know, when the Luke Shaw, he tried to adjust it. Like, the box is his best place and leave him to it. Where Kane is too busy. Bro, I remember I was praising Kane, and before I knew it, bro, man was playing next to Kobe to do a 1-2. Why are you there to do a 1-2?
Yeah, he was picking up the ball off the center backs. I swear, I was laughing when I saw that.
It was
but I think, hold on. But you guys kind of like overdo it with like the Jude hate, though. Just because it doesn't look good on the ball, it doesn't mean that he's still not effective, right? But I think that you guys are more so looking at
what is effective.
So, for example,
he's only effective because it's the modern game, bro.
Hold on, wait. I have some stats for you guys. for all the England players. He got the most touches in the opposition box at 32. He has the most dribbles completed, 16, which is second in the entire tournament, only behind Mbappe. He has one of the most fouls. He has the most possessions, won in the final third, and he has the most through balls. This is with him being so shit, and nobody else is being effective. Nobody else. Oh my God, Jude Bellingham so trash. I think come on.
Like him having the most touches, you know, the biggest issue.
No, but I'm saying though, but you guys are acting like he's just ass. Jude Bellingham's not an ass.
No, he's not. No, but right now I'm judging him in the England shirt, and how
many of these touches turn into turnovers? Can you give me that stat, by the way? Can I find out what the stat to that is? I want to know how many were turnovers.
Negative ones.
You only looked good. Let me visit my friends at SofaScore.
I just saw.
You know what the matter is? I just clocked who you are. You're basically the Real Madrid American version of Don. Like, you like the stats.
No. What I'm just saying is, I get that on the ball, it does not look as good, but people talk about it, but it's not effective, period.
You know what it is, yeah? You know what you told me? You told me about, all right, you know what you did there for me, yeah? You gave me his off the ball kind of stats as well, yeah, basically, and just like little moments. Tell me any different that's from Conor Gallagher.
Well, Jude's better on the ball than Conor Gallagher.
Bro, it's just about.
That's I don't know. That's
not by a mile. Come on
now.
Not by a mile. You know what it is? You know what? When I was fuming in the first half with, there was what we got the ball quick. We could have switched on the left. Trippier was gone. Like, no joke, it would look like them overloads on FIFA when you keep passing it sideways and the players can't load up, basically. And it's one of those, yeah. And he got tackled straight away, and I'm thinking, this is what I've seen all tournament. What is it what else do you need that I need to see? Because in this position, I'm thinking, you know what, you could be in this position right now for me, probably a Cole Palmer. You know, I would have really.
I agree with you, bro. He's not a 10. I've been saying this. Jude is a box-to-box player. I think that Southgate's forcing him up in that position. But I'm just saying the way that you guys
Rice and Bellingham pivot. Don't you think even a Rice and Bellingham pivot for me that's stinky? Have a Rodri in the Bellingham pivot.
Yeah, I don't think
way too. He's way too clunky, bro.
If you give him a Rodri, that is amazing. Yeah. But I'm in the boat. I'm in the boat where I think
the only reason why he plays. The only reason why he plays is because he gives you moments.
No.
I think that's the only reason why he plays.
Let me tell you now.
Moments in the last minute. When you need to get a goal, who do you look to? You look to two players. You look to probably Kane, and more time Bellingham. You look to those two people to get you out of jail, pretty much.
And let me tell you now,
that's the only reason why. That's the only reason why.
If Jude Bellingham wasn't playing for Real Madrid, he'd be on the bench right now. Promise you.
That's facts.
That's fair.
I actually agree with that. You know, I can't watch him. It hurts, bro. If you got the Incredible Hulk with football boots, that's what I think it will look like.
You know who's the favorite to win the Ballon d'Or right
he's a physical specimen, bro. He's a physical specimen.
That's it.
Listen to what I'm about to say. England win the Euros. Jude Bellingham gets the Ballon d'Or, even though he wasn't effective.
He probably does.
Yeah, because he's got a lot of fans in it.
He's not effective, because if he didn't score that goal the other day, then we're talking about something completely different right now.
But I like how you say that, because if someone else is in his position that could be more effective,
they would have scored earlier in the game.
But I'm talking about the facts of the game. Was Jude was there and he came up with the big goal.
The facts of the game that until that 95th minute, they had a shit midfielder. So yes, when Cass says if you actually got a better midfielder, you can argue that you score and you don't have to wait to the 95th.
You know what this reminds me of? When people try to tell us that Scott McTominay is effective for us.
Exactly, he's the same thing. I've seen.
No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Hey, Cass, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Having a conversation about Jude, and you're bringing up Scott McTominay.
They're very similar. They're good finishers, good in the box. They come alive in the box. Very similar. They're very physical. They're not good on the ball. Like,
they do everything but a midfielder's job. Like,
you're disrespecting Jude now.
But you guys don't watch. By the way, but you guys don't watch him like on a week in, week out basis. You probably watch Champions League and now the Euro.
You're a Real Madrid fan, bro.
I swear to God, I think even Madrid fans will say he should not win the Ballon d'Or. I think even Madrid fans will tell you that.
I'm not talking about the Ballon d'Or.
Look behind him.
I'm just talking about how people are talking about him. I'm not talking about because for me, Vinny should still win it, even though he had a bad Copa. I thought that he should win it. But what I'm saying is, I think that you guys overdo like the Jude hate.
Do you know why we overdo it? Because he's been praised and overhyped so much. Everybody believes he's the next best thing.
That's the English problem.
I swear down. You know, we're comparing him to Zidane because he scored more goals.
No,
in his first season, bro. You know, we're trying to compare him to Zidane. I still remember that.
By the way, Maybe on Twitter, but I don't think anybody sensible actually thinks that Jude is similar to Zidane.
No, because you've seen almost a year of him. Now you get it. There's no way you can do that. But in the first 6 months, everyone was doing up the Bellingham train.
Jude wasn't even Dortmund.
Man said McTominay, bro. McTominay with stepovers.
That was the replacement, or that was like the next.
McTominay is the top scorer.
There's a crazy name.
Scotland's
There's a crazy name in the chat right now.
Yeah. So listen, McTominay was the top scorer for Scotland in the last fucking tournament, whatever it is. It is the same thing, bro. He has 10 goals for us in the season.
I actually hear it. I actually kind of hear it. You know,
you don't understand how good 10 goals is. Like one player scoring 10 goals in the league, that's actually impressive. Until you say, well, that player is McTominay. Cass is spot on when we tell you this guy would spend the whole game doing everything but a job of a midfielder, pops up with a header, and everyone starts fucking glazing him, and they're like, "Oh, he's saving you guys." Yeah, listen, you can say I didn't want to say it because I don't think I have the license to say.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
What I'm saying
is outrageous.
That's what I said. That's crazy. I didn't say it out loud. I was like, that's just crazy.
Yeah, I know what I'm fun though, man. I was like,
the maddest part is, Monts hasn't even loaded up yet. So if he was on game right now, it'll be finished. Will, your head would be gone. If this is on BSB chat right now, he's finished.
Nah, yo, look, bro.
He's finished.
I watch him on a week in, week out basis. I've seen him link play. I've seen him get involved. See, you guys just act like he just crashes the box late all the time, and that's the only way that he's effective.
I like him as a false nine. I like him as a false nine.
Look, no, wait, but I'm saying, I'm not saying that he's had.
How did he score most of his goals, though? Most of his goals this season have come from late runs in the box. And
but he's involved in the makeup play.
One-touch finishes.
No, wait, but he's involved in the build-up. But people don't see that. They only see him coming into the box late. You guys remember in the Champions League, even against Man City, for that goal, he was involved in the build-up.
He was for the second game in it, because for the first one he done absolutely nothing.
Talks about that.
No, but that second game, if you actually remember, bro, do you know how deep Real Madrid was sitting, bro? It's hard not to be involved when you're sitting so deep.
No, I'm talking about involved in the build-up for the goal.
That's what I mean. Like,
yeah, he did a nice little skill move still. I remember. Yeah, no, he was involved after. I'll give it to you still.
But you know, it's like the hate just a lot.
Let's see what he does next season. I'm not gonna lie. If he does another 20 goals,
no, hold on, wait. He won't score that many goals next season because now we have a striker. So he's gonna go back.
So how's he gonna be effective next season? Let's watch that. I want to see.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it still.
I'll tell you what. The goals.
Was Jude not effective for Dortmund? Because he wasn't scoring 20+ goals for Dortmund.
Brother, I did not say he was not effective. Hold on. I just said I want to see how he's going to be effective next season without the goals. Because the goals, I got lie, GA is a very nice makeup. Once you take that makeup off, you actually see what that real person is.
We've seen him be an effective player.
Yo, guys,
I seen him play in the transition.
Reminds me of Bruno, but when Bruno first come in, and he was scoring all them goals for us, everyone was comparing him to Cantona and this and that. The hype was insane. Now you look at him, you see him for what it is.
Well, yeah, that's true. Once the bubbles die down, then you're left with your liquid, bro.
Anyways, what's it called? I feel like is Monts frozen?
Yeah. That's
he's been frozen. He's not frozen.
I know exactly what he's doing.
Someone in the background asked him, English or Spanish, and he just stood there.
I was going to say, who's playing next, by the way? What's on Staffy?
Uruguay, Colombia.
Oh, Uruguay, Colombia.
Yes, yeah. Oh, who's did a watch long? He's did a watch long for that. Make sure you go over to Staffy's channel. Like, there's 300 of you in here. I might even go watch a little bit Uruguay and Colombia, man. Let me get some Agate watch.
Yeah.
Copa's been better than the Euros.
Listen, James Rodriguez, I'm excited to watch that.
But anyways, look, big up to everyone as well. If you don't want to shout out anything, obviously make sure you do that now.
I'm 60 subs away from 5K, so I would appreciate it if 60 of you guys go and sub to the channel now. 5K.
There you go. Everyone's channels in
there. Mr. Talks for you on TikTok, man.
Big up M's.
I'm going live right after this.
Big all you lot up, man. Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate that, man. Big yourselves up, every single one of you. It's been a good one.
100%. Big up, Cass.
No one subscribed to Mike's for the hating, man. Allow it.